We'll be hearing from Greg in just a moment. I'm Nick Ragnar. Not often you get the #1 versus #2 ranked teams playing for a state title, and that's what we got today in the Division III state championship. Aquinas up against Lake Country Lutheran. This game with the drama of a 1 versus 2 matchup and more. Third inning, Aquinas senior Alex D sends a shot to the gap in left center. Rudy Rote scores from second. Game's tied up at 1. Home half of that frame, Jake Hall hit is misplaced at second, scoring a run. Lake Country Lutheran back on top 2-1. That would be the score going into the 7th. Final chance for Aquinas now. They load the bases with the top of the order. Alex Schulte singles to tie the game. And now our next at batter, Andy Gunderson. He reaches off of an error from the third baseman. Another Blue Golds run scores, meaning they took the lead. Aquinas up 4-2 going to the bottom of the 7th. And Lake Country Lutheran loads the bases. And Jake Hall singles, gets them within 1. 3-2 our score now, down to their final out, and Joe Lipsky lifts one into right, tying run scores. Right behind him is the go-ahead and winning run. It's a walk-off. 2 lead changes in the final inning. Lake Country Lutheran beats Aquinas 5-4. With more, here's News 8 Sports Director Greg Wavernick.
Aquinas rallies with a 3-run 7th, only for Lake Country Lutheran to score 3 runs of their own for the win. After the game, the Blue Golds just had to tip their hat to the Lightning.
And then they brought me in the top or the bottom of the 7th, like what we were expecting from me. And I threw strikes, and they just hit the ball. I mean, we didn't lose the game; they won the game.
Alex made all his pitches. He was hitting spots that last inning. It's just a good team. I mean, we gave them our best shot, I think.
That Lake Country Lutheran walk-off doesn't happen if Aquinas doesn't find a way to rally earlier in that inning.
For us to battle back and put those runs up in the top of the 7th, oh my gosh, that was exciting times. And you got 2 good ball clubs out there. I mean, top 2 ranked teams, I think, in the state. And so for us to battle back, I'm so proud of our guys.
State was the main goal, but all these teammates, I'll remember them forever. And even when I'm older, I remember this team and so much we've accomplished.
To be city champs, conference champs, and then go all the way to state as a team, we really played well. And all my teammates and coaches did a great job. We worked really hard.
This Aquinas team, a tight and talented bunch. They returned to La Crosse with a final record of 27-4 and the program's 3rd WIAA state runner-up trophy. Reporting in Appleton, Greg Wavernick, News 8 Sports.
Thank you, Greg. Ithaca facing Rio for the Division IV state championship. Both schools looking for their first WIAA state team title. Freshman Aaron Hipsch getting the start for the Bulldogs. Strikeout ends the first inning. So we go to the top of the 3rd. Ithaca threatening with runners on 2nd and 3rd. And Rio center fielder Jacob Black. Check out this diving catch. It ends the inning. Game is still scoreless. Yesterday's starter, Jacob Hipsch, back on the mound in the 4th for Ithaca. Strikeout ends that inning. So we go to the next inning. It's Black, who saved a couple runs a few innings earlier, sneaks one past short. It's the first run of the game, and that would be the only run. Ithaca loses 1-0.
Each team had their opportunities, it's just the way it works out, They capitalized once, and that's all it took, We both played good games, and, they deserve to win.
We got 10 pitchers coming back, 5 from our JV team and 5 from varsity, and then Aaron, who started the game, pitched really well. As a freshman, and even their pitcher as a freshman pitched really well. So lots to look forward to.
Aquinas Soccer hoping things turn out different than their baseball counterpart, and they've been red hot or maybe blue gold hot so far. No goals scored on them against this postseason. Playing New Holstein for the right to go to the state championships on Saturday against who else? A Lake Country Lutheran co-op team. Scoreless in the 31st minute. Aquinas is Michaela Schleisinger with the corner kick. She bends it right into the net. Blue Golds lead 1-0. So we go to the second half and check out this huge save for Aquinas. Ball almost gets past, but Akaya Steiner makes the nice grab, and that would be your final. It's 1-0 Aquinas. Here's Schleisinger on that goal. That's moving her team on to the state title game.
They had a number 18 who was really good on defense, and she was really tall. So I had one that went right to her, so my next goal was to try to get over her head. And I got a lucky curve on it, and the wind, I think, helped, and it just luckily went in.
On the corner kick, we always do corners, and our midfielder, Michaela Schlesinger, is great at them, so she just had the great confidence, and it just went in.
Aquinas plays at 10 on Saturday morning.